Every great frontman needs great musicians behind him, but few artists in rock history launched as many legendary careers as the Prince of Darkness himself. From unknown teenagers to seasoned veterans, the songs they made together changed everything. These are 10 Ozzy Osbourne songs that made other artists famous. Number 10. Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. The album was Osbourne's first release following his departure from Black Sabbath in 1979. His career was considered finished. Enter a 23-year-old guitarist named Randall William Rhoads, plucked from obscurity in a struggling Los Angeles club band. Before joining up with Osbourne, Rhoads had been playing in Quiet Riot. Their two albums had only been released in Japan. Nobody outside the Sunset Strip knew his name. Then came that riff. The song had been a favorite in concert and on radio for decades, but the opening single stalled just outside the Hot 100 upon release, eventually reaching number 9 on the mainstream rock airplay chart. Ozzy would not hit the main Billboard Hot 100 chart as a solo act until Shot in the Dark reached number 68 in 1986. Rhoads was posthumously inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame during the 2021 ceremony, receiving the Musical Excellence Award. One riff, one song, one guitarist who changed everything. Number 9. Mr. Crowley by Ozzy Osbourne. The song begins with a haunting keyboard passage. Then the guitars arrive, and heavy metal would never sound the same again. The first guitar solo became one of the most celebrated in heavy metal history. Guitar World readers ranked it the 28th greatest guitar solo of all time. Two solos in a single track, both flawless and precisely arranged by a guitarist who treated composition with classical discipline. Playing for 8 hours a day while going to college, Tom Morello would study the textbook that Rhoads had laid out for him. Dimebag Darrell, Zakk Wylde, Kirk Hammett, Mike McCready, and Morello have all discussed his influence. At the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, Morello called Rhoads a peerless talent who revived Ozzy Osbourne's career as his gunslinger sideman, a small catalog of work with an immeasurable impact. Number 8. Over the Mountain by Ozzy Osbourne. That thunderous drum fill. Everybody remembers it. Few remember the man who played it. Lee Kerslake was best known as the longtime drummer and backing vocalist for the rock band Uriah Heep. Born in Bournemouth in 1947, he developed an interest in music around 1958 and began playing drums at age 11. He was a seasoned veteran by the time he joined Ozzy's band, but this song put his name alongside the greats of metal drumming. On the Diary of a Madman notes, Kerslake and bassist Bob Daisley were not credited, with drummer Tommy Aldridge and bassist Rudy Sarzo instead receiving credit. Aldridge himself stated, "I think it's pretty obvious that it's not my drumming on that album. I have never taken credit for that recording." Kerslake fought for decades just to receive platinum certifications for both records. On September 19, 2020, he died from cancer at age 73. Number 7. I Don't Know by Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy sang the words, but he did not write them. Bob Daisley wrote nearly all of the lyrics on those first two solo albums, including Crazy Train, Suicide Solution, Mr. Crowley, Over the Mountain, and Flying High Again. The opening track of Blizzard of Oz was the world's introduction to Daisley's uncredited genius. He also played bass on every track. Daisley has said that he, Kerslake, and guitarist Randy Rhoads were initially led to believe they were part of a band called Blizzard of Oz. The bandmates agreed Ozzy should get a larger share of the royalties, but Daisley says they made a mistake by working on 2 albums without a contract. In 1998, Kerslake and Daisley filed a joint lawsuit against Osbourne and his wife Sharon, seeking royalties and songwriting credits. The lyrics endure, so does the injustice. Number 6. Bark at the Moon by Ozzy Osbourne. Randy Rhoads was gone. Nobody knew who could possibly replace him. Jakey Lee had been a member of Mickey Rat, who later became known simply as Rat after a name change. He then moved on to Rough Cut, a band connected to the Dio camp through management. He was virtually unknown when Ozzy recruited him. Then he delivered one of the greatest metal riffs of the decade. Bark at the Moon peaked at number 19 on the Billboard album chart. The album has achieved significant equivalent album sales. However, Lee maintains that he composed a significant amount of the album's music, but was cheated out of his writing credits. Osbourne later admitted in the liner notes to the Osmond Comet that the title track was co-written by the guitarist. The credit came late. The riff was undeniable from the start. Before we continue, which Ozzy guitarist left the biggest mark on heavy metal? Did you grow up blasting Blizzard of Oz on vinyl? Or catch Bark at the Moon on MTV? Drop a comment and let us know where you're watching from. Number 5. Miracle Man by Ozzy Osbourne. Zakk Wylde was just 19 years old when his audition tape reached Ozzy's camp through rock photographer Mark Weiss, who championed the unknown guitarist as a potential replacement for Jakey Lee, a teenager from New Jersey with nothing but raw, ferocious talent. As Wylde recalled, Ozzy heard the riff and simply asked where he should come in with the vocal. The guitar Wylde used to write that riff became known as the Grail. It was the first song he ever wrote as Ozzy's guitarist, debuting on 1988's No Rest for the Wicked. Born Jeffrey Philip Wieland in 1967, Wylde went on to found the heavy metal band Black Society. He has remained Ozzy's lead guitarist across 4 decades. 1 audition tape, 1 riff, a career still going strong. Number 4. No More Tears by Ozzy Osbourne. Released in 1991, No More Tears reached the US Top 10 and was certified 4 times. Platinum by the RIAA. Grunge was killing hair metal. The music landscape was shifting fast, and Ozzy responded with the heaviest, most ambitious record of his solo career. 7 minutes and 24 seconds of crushing, multi-layered metal. No More Tears performs strongly with 8.2 million equivalent album sales, making it one of Osbourne's 2 best-selling solo efforts. Wylde had built his reputation on 1988's No Rest for the Wicked, but this was the album that proved he was not a temporary replacement. He was a permanent force. The title track elevated Wylde from promising young gun to certified guitar legend. It set the foundation for Black Society, which has now released over a dozen studio albums. Number 3. I Don't Want to Change the World by Ozzy Osbourne. No More Tears reached the UK Top 20 and the US Top 10, spawning singles that charted on the Billboard Hot 100. This one took home the Grammy for Best Metal Performance, making it one of the defining songs of Ozzy's 90s era. But the man who co-wrote the lyrics was not a member of the band at all. Motorhead frontman Lemmy co-wrote several songs on the album, including this track and the ballad Mama I'm Coming Home. Lemmy was already a legend with Motorhead. But this collaboration revealed him as a brilliant songwriter for hire, capable of writing for voices completely different from his own. Mama I'm Coming Home reached number 28 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Ozzy's biggest solo pop crossover hit, penned by the last man anyone would expect. Number 2, Shot in the Dark by Ozzy Osbourne. Phil Soussan was a relatively unknown session musician when he joined Ozzy's band for the Ultimate Sin album in 1986. He co-wrote the album's lead single, and it became the song that gave Ozzy genuine pop crossover for the first time. A top 10 hit on mainstream rock radio, the song also became his first single to chart on the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 68. Previous singles had earned MTV airplay, but this one broke through to a wider audience. The Ultimate Sin has been certified double platinum. Soussan's name was suddenly everywhere. But the fame was brief. Despite the commercial success, the song was notably omitted from various re-releases and compilations after 2000, widely believed to be the result of authorship issues and legal disputes from Soussan. A co-written hit, a platinum album, and a career that burned white-hot before burning out. Number 1, Patient Number 9 by Ozzy Osbourne. In 1996, Ozzy tapped Robert Trujillo to join his solo band. Trujillo first rose to prominence as the bassist of crossover thrash band Suicidal Tendencies. What he lacked was mainstream visibility. Ozzy gave him exactly that. Trujillo served as Osbourne's bass player from 1996 to 2003 when he joined Metallica. For 7 years, he anchored Osbourne's rhythm section, touring the world and playing to millions of fans who had never heard of Suicidal Tendencies. Trujillo joined Metallica on February 24, 2003. On October 19, 2024, Ozzy Osbourne was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a solo artist. An all-star performance followed, featuring Chad Smith, Robert Trujillo, Andrew Watt, and Wolfgang Van Halen. Full circle, from Ozzy's rhythm section to the biggest metal band on the planet. As Trujillo himself told Revolver, "It's safe to say, if it wasn't for Suicidal Tendencies and Ozzy Osbourne, I would have never got the opportunity to be in Metallica."